tayo sa Module 4. So, the practice problem in facilities planning and design and also in engineering economics. So, for question number 1, so a payroll processing company has recently won several major contracts in the Midwest region of the United States and Central Canada and want to open a new large facility to serve these areas. So, because customer service is so important, the company want to be as near its customer as possible. So a preliminary investigation has shown that Minneapolis, Winnipeg, and Springfield are the three most desirable locations, and the payroll company must select one of these. So using the location scoring method, determine the best location for the new payroll processing facility. So ang gagawin lang natin is i-multiply natin yung weight dun sa score ng ating tatlong alternative or location. So for Minneapolis, multiply natin si 95 times 0.25. So yung factor na yun is the proximity to customer and also yung other factors. Then kukunin natin yung summation. So, ang summation ng Minneapolis is 78.15, then ang kay Winnipeg is 76.65, and kay Springfield is 72.15. So, since ito ay score, kung ano yung pinaka mataas na score, yun yung ating pipiliin. So, for this particular problem, ang pipiliin natin ay yung Minneapolis with 78.15 kasi siya yung may highest score. The next, question number 2. Belinda Fashion Wear is a small chain of stores specializing in fashion clothing. So the company recently has 5 stores in Manila, Quezon City, and Caloocan, and it wants to open new store in 4 new mall locations in the other nearby cities. So a consulting firm has been hired to help the company decide whether to locate new store. So the company has indicated 5 factors that are important to its decision, including proximity of a college, community median income, mall vehicle traffic flow, and parking, quality and number of stores in the mall, and proximity of other mall or shopping areas. The firm had the company weigh the importance of each factor. So the consultant had visited each potential location and rated them according to each factor. So ito yung ating location factor and also yung weight per each factor and yung ating 4 na location, mall 1 to mall 4. So given that all sites have basically the same leasing cost and labor and operating costs, so what is the recommended location based on rating factors or yung location scoring method? So yung formula lang natin, i-multiply natin si weight dun sa score ng kada location. So ito yung ating solution. So yung mall 1, merong summation ng weighted score na 62.75, and si mall 2 merong 73.5, si mall 3 76, and si mall 4 77.75. So pipiliin natin yung highest score, which is mall 4. So yun yung ating best location. So answer natin for question number 2 is letter D. The next, question number 3. So the Ina Burger restaurant chain uses a distribution center to prepare the food ingredients it provides its individual restaurants. So the company is attempting to determine the location for new distribution center that will serve 5 restaurants. So the grid map coordinates of the 5 restaurants and the annual number of 40-foot trailer trucks transported to each restaurant as follow. So yan, yung ating X and Y and also yung ating annual truck shipment per restaurant. So determine the coordinates of the location using the center of gravity method. So parang kukunin natin dito is the center or yung midpoint. Yung midpoint formula or meron tayong center of gravity method formula. So ano ba yung ating formula? So for x is equal to summation of x sub I times w sub I over the summation ng w sub I or yung ating weight. Then for y, summation of y sub I multiply sa w sub I over summation ng w sub I. So for x, so i-multiply lang natin yung score. Yung andito, yung 100 multiply sa 30 plus 210 multiply sa 25 plus 250 multiply sa 15 plus 300 multiply sa 20 plus 400 multiply sa 18 over sa summation ng ating weight or the annual track shipment. So ito yun. Then lalabas ng ating x is equal to 233.33 or round up equal to 234. So yun yung ating x coordinate. And for y, so substitute lang din yung ating y and yung weight. So ang makukuha nating value ng y is equal to 241.67 or equal to 242. So yung x and y coordinate natin or yung center of gravity is equal to 234 and 242. So answer natin is letter A for question number 3. So for question number 4, the Yuan Homes, a home improvement supply chain, is going to build a new warehouse facility to serve its store in 6 Metro Manila cities: Taguig, Pasig, Mandaluyong, Makati, Pasay, and Quezon City. So the coordinate of this city in miles using Manila as the origin of a set of coordinate and the annual truckload that supply each city are shown in the table below. So ito yung ating table. Pasig, Taguig, Mandaluyong, Makati, Pasay, and Quezon City. So the company has 2 parcel of land, site A and B. Ito yung ating site A and B. And yung kanyang coordinate, X and Y. So use the low distance technique to determine which would be the best site with its low distance value. So alin ba yung best site natin? A ba or B? So using low distance technique. So ang gagawin natin dito, kukunin muna natin yung kanyang D or yung distance. So yung distance is equal to the square root of, so dun tayo sa side A. So ito, x minus yung ating, yung ating parang proposed na x coordinate plus y, yung 85, minus dun sa proposed na y for side A. So yun, square root ng 15 minus 88 squared plus 85 minus 80 squared is equal to 73.17. So, kukunin lang natin yung distance ng Pasig, Taguig, Mandaluyong, Makati, Pasay, and Quezon City for site A and also for site B. So, yung site A natin, gagamitin natin ito. Ito yung X proposed natin and Y proposed, 88 and 80. Then, for site B is 13 and 127. So, yan, ginamit. Then, pag nakuha natin yung pinaka-distance niya, pwede na natin makuha yung load distance. Multiply lang natin yung load or yung weight dun sa kanyang distance. So, ano ba yung ating weight? For Pasig, ang weight natin is 160. For Taguig is 90. For Mandaluyong is 105. For Makati is 105. For Pasay, 60. And for Quezon City, 75. So, multiply lang. Then, lalabas ng ating low distance for site A is 40,391 and for site B is 44,121. So kapag low distance, ang pipili natin ay yung maliit na distance. So alin ba ang maliit na distance? Yung kay site A. So ibig sabihin, choose site A with load distance equal to 40,391. So for question number 5, Mark Carlo Cases is an exclusive producer of handcrafted stylish cases. Priding itself on its earlier reputation, the company assembles each case with care and attention to detail. This laborious process required the completion of 6 primarily work elements which are listed below. So the tan leather, then the die leather, shape case, molding, install and fix, and also the assemble. Yun yung ating work element. So if the demand is 60 cases per 40 hours week, compute the cycle time for this process. So ano ba ang formula natin to determine cycle time? So to determine cycle time, yung formula natin is the operating time over the desired output. So i-change muna natin yung time na 40 hours per week into minutes. So 40 hours times 60 minutes per hour is equal to 2,400 minutes. So yun yung ating operating time. I-divide natin sa 80 cases. So ibig sabihin yung ating cycle time is equal to 30 minutes per case. So letter C. Then question number 6, referring to the previous question, balance the line based on the longest task time. So ibe-base natin ngayon ito dun sa ating cycle time. So ang cycle time natin ay 30 minutes per case. So si A, 30 minutes na yung kanyang time. So ibig sabihin, isa na siyang workstation. Then si B, 15. Si C, 10. So 15 plus 10 is 25. Then si D ay 5 minutes. So ibig sabihin, pag tinotal natin ito ay 30 minutes pa. So ito yung ating second workstation, BCD. So hindi pwede na BCE since magiging 35 yung ating oras. Lampas na siya sa cycle time na 30. Kaya BCD. Then yung last is 20 minutes, yung EF. So ibig sabihin, meron tayong tatlong workstation. So A, BCD, and EF para mabalance natin yung line. So answer natin is letter B for question number 6. Then question number 7. A product requires 2 sequential machine operation. The first take 3.5 minutes and the defect percentage is 12. So the second takes 6 minutes and the defect percentage is 7. In another similar plant belonging to the same company, past annual data on identical operations and working condition indicate that a total of 2,198 hours due to setup of machine and 2,052 hours due to machine unavailability due to maintenance per year. Assuming 250 work days per year and a daily shift of 10 hours, it is desired to determine the minimum fractional number of machine to manufacture 50,000 units per year. So, ang gagawin natin, i-determine natin yung minimum fractional number of machine. So, paano ba yung ating formula? Ang formula natin is F is equal to SQ over the EHR. S is the standard time, Q is the quantity, E is the efficiency, H is the working hours, and R is the reliability ng ating machine. So, for this problem, kukunin muna natin yung input. So, paano ba natin makukuha yung quantity or input? So, di ba sabi dun sa ating problem, meron na siyang manufacture na good makaka-manufacture ng good quality unit na 50,000 unit. So, yung formula natin para makuha natin yung yield ay kailangan nating i-multiply yung input sa percentage ng good. So, ito yung 50,000 units dito, ito ay good quality. So, ibig sabihin kukunin natin yung input niya. So, pabalik tayo, 50,000 unit divide 0.93 since sa second machine or operation, meron tayong 7% na defect. Ibig sabihin 93% yung good, kaya siya ay 93%. So 50,000 divide 0.93 is 53,763.44. Then, ito yung magiging input ng second operation. Then, sa first operation, syempre, ang magiging good natin or yan, yung good quality natin is yung dun sa P2. So, 53,763.44, i-divide naman natin sa 88% since 12% yung defect percentage kay operation 1. Ibig sabihin yung ating P1 or yung ating input is equal to 61,094.82 units. So, kunin na natin yung F or yung minimum fractional number of machine. So, F is equal to the standard time multiplied sa quantity. So, unahin natin yung kay second operation. So, meron siyang 6 minutes na standard time times ang input niya is ito, 53,763.44 plus kay operation 1 or dun sa ating first operation, 61,094.82 multiply sa 3.5 minutes na standard time over yung ating working hours. Ang ating working hours ay 250 days daw. 250 working days. Then, 10 hours times 60 minutes per hour. So, ito yon. Then, para makuha natin yung efficiency and reliability. So, yung 2198 na total hours due to setup of machine, i-divide natin sa 250 days times 10 hours. So, ganun din naman yung 2,052 hours due to machine unavailability. So, ibig sabihin, ang reliability is ito, then ang efficiency ay ito. Then, makukuha natin value is 4.96 or 5 machine. So, yun yung ating answer. So, letter B. For question number 8, Eric Explosive Company is considering the expansion of a solid propellant manufacturing process by adding more 1-ton capacity curing furnaces. Each batch, 1 ton of propellant must undergo 30 minutes of furnace time, including load and unload operation. So the required output for the new layout is to be 16 tons per shift. Then plant efficiency is estimated at 50% of system capacity. So determine the number of furnaces required. So yun pa din ang ating formula. F is equal to SU over AHR. So yung ating standard time is 30 minutes per ton. Then yung ating quantity is 16 tons per shift over 8 hours times 60 minutes per hour. Then sabi 80% lang daw yung, sabi sa problem, 80% lang daw yung magagamit due to power restriction. So ibig sabihin 0.8, then i-multiply lang natin sa 0.5 na efficiency or 0.5. So 0.5 na efficiency. So kung wala tayong reliability, ibig sabihin 100% or hindi na natin lalagyan. So kasi kung multiply 1, ganun lang din naman yung lalabas. Then F is equal to 480 over 192 or equal to 2.5 or 3 furnaces. So yun yung ating answer. Letter A, 3 for question number 8. Then question number 9. So Dennis Furniture Company manufactures 4 drawer o cabinet in 6 stages. In the first stage, the boards forming the wall of the cabinet are cut. In the second stage, the front drawer panel are woodwork. In the third stage, the boards are sanded and finished. In the fourth stage, the board are cleaned, stained, and painted with a clear finish. In the fifth stage, the hardware for pull, runner, and fitting is installed. And in the final stage, the cabinet are assembled. Inspection occurs at each stage of the process, and the average percentage of good quality unit are as follows. Ito yon. In each stage, meron tayong percentage ng good quality. So the cabinet are produced in a weekly production run with a product input for 300 units. Determine the weekly product yield of good quality cabinet. Meron tayong different stage and also different percentage of good quality. So ang gagawin lang natin, i-multiply natin yung input sa percentage of good quality unit para makuha natin yung yield niya or yung good quality units. So is equal to 300 na input multiply sa yung percentage ng good quality ni stage 1 is 0.87 multiply sa percentage ng good quality ni stage 2 0.91 times 0.94, 0.93, 0.93, and 0.96. Then, makukuha natin na yung kanyang yield or good quality units lang is equal to 186 cabinets. Answer natin is letter A. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung technique natin dito, kapag kinukuha yung product yield, dapat yung magiging answer natin ay mas mababa sa input natin. Kung input natin is 300, dapat lower than 300 yung ating yield kasi meron pa tayong percentage ng good quality. So meaning dun sa ating choices, pwede na nating i-remove yung letter C at letter D kasi greater than 300 units. Alangan naman na 300 yung ating input, then mas malaki pa sa 300 yung ating maging product yield. So dapat less than 300 unit. Kaya siya ay 186. So yun. So for question number 10, what would weekly product input have to be achieved a final weekly product yield of 300 cabinets? So yan. Ano naman daw yung ating input para magkaroon tayo ng product yield na 300 cabinet? So kung yung ating percentage kanina ay ng stage 1 to 6 ay eto. So ang gagawin lang natin, babaligtarin natin. Yung yield or good quality unit is equal to input times the percentage of good quality unit. So dito yung 300, then kukunin natin yung input. Then lalabas dyan is 486 cabinets. So ibig sabihin, mas mataas naman sa 300. Kailangan naman natin ng 486 cabinet na input para makapag-provide or magkaroon tayo ng yield or product yield na 300 units. So answer natin is letter D for question number 10. So for question number 11, so the Jello Motor Company, motor are produced in a 3-stage process. Motors are inspected following each stage with percentage yield of good quality in process unit as follows. Stage 1 to 3 with the average percentage of good quality. So the company wants to know the daily product yield for product input of 250 units per day. So yan. Kung hahanapin natin is product yield, so dapat less than 250. So cancel na natin yung or remove na natin itong A sa pagpipilian at saka yung D. It's either B na 238 or C na 223. So 250 na input multiply sa 0.96 multiply sa 0.98 times 0.95. Then yung ating daily yield or good quality unit is equal to 223 units. Answer natin is letter C. Then question number 12, how many input units it would have to start with each day to result a final daily yield of 250 good quality unit? So ano naman yung ating input para magkaroon tayo ng daily yield na 250? So ganun din ang gagawin natin. 250 is equal to X, which is the input, times 0.96 times 0.98 times 0.95. Ibig sabihin yung ating x is equal to 250 over dun sa ating percentage ng good quality ng stage 1 to 3. So, lalabas dyan ang ating input is 280 units. So, kailangan natin ng 280 na input para magkaroon tayo ng 250 na daily yield. Answer natin is letter D. So, question number 13. So, Rafael Metal Company manufactures of wood burning stove. What is the product input for 15,000 stove if the good quality of each stove is 88%? So, kinukuha natin ay product input. So, formula natin, good quality units equal to input times the percentage of good quality unit. So, yun, 15,000 is equal to x times 0.88. Didivide lang natin yung 15,000 sa 0.88. Then, lalabas ng ating input is equal to 17,045 stove para magkaroon tayo ng yield na 15,000 stove. So, answer is letter D. So, for question number 14, so Lara Company operates a small telephone order system for a catalog of its clothing products. The catalog orders are processed in 4 stages. Errors can be made in orders at any of these stages, and the average percentage of error that occurs at each stage are as follows. If an average of 460 telephone order is processed each day, how many errorless order will result? Meron tayong diyang 4 na stage, then yung percentage ng error. Huwag kayong malilito kasi ang given natin ay percentage ng error, hindi percentage ng good quality unit. So, ibig sabihin, ang kukunin muna natin is the percentage ng good quality, which is yung ating formula is 1 minus the percentage ng error. Ibig sabihin dito, per stage 1, meron tayong 0.81 na percentage ng good quality or 81%. So, dito naman sa stage 2, 0.84 or 84%, stage 3, 90%, and stage 4, 92%. So, formula natin, yield is equal to, yan, so input multiply sa percentage of good quality units. So, ganun pa din. So, 460 times 1 minus 0.19 times 1 minus 0.16 times 1 minus 0.10 times 1 minus 0.08 is equal to 259.15 or 260 telephone orders. Answer natin is letter B. So, 259 or 260. Then, question number 15. So, what is the recommended range of stall width for standard car use? So, ang ating recommended na stall width for standard car is 8.5 to 9 feet. So, letter A. So, yan yung ating mga problem for facilities planning and design. So, bali ang kailangan lang naman nating matandaan is the factor rating method. So, kapag factor rating, kailangan yung highest score ang pipiliin natin. Then, kapag center of gravity, kukunin natin yung x and y coordinate. And kapag low distance naman, ay yung pinakamaliit na distance. Then, yung ating yield, yun naman ay na aral din natin dun sa module 3. So, yung good quality units. So, yung input times the percentage of good plus input times the percentage of defective times the percentage of rework. Pero dito naman ay yung madami tayong stages or maraming percentage ng good quality.